10 men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That do was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Yeah, you come up. Yeah.
You know what it is, man. DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thoro Zano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on ThisIs50.com. Special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
New Felony.
Okay.
BX representative. You know what it
BX.
is.
Now, that's a unique name. Why that name?
New Felony stands for I'm the new fellow, NY. I'm the new fellow, NY. Pay attention.
He got punchlines and metaphors. I like that.
Yes.
Dope. So what part of BX you from?
The heart of the ghetto, Tremont.
Tremont? All right. Listen, with that being said, I have a simple question, and it requires a yes or no answer. Okay? Can you rap?
Yes, I can rap.
Now, I'm not talking about gifts. We're not talking about rapping gifts.
I can rap.
You can rap. You can spit.
I can spit.
You got bars.
I got bars.
Not talking about candy bars.
Yes, I got bars.
All right, I'm glad you said that because on this segment, I have this, on the show, I have this segment. It's called On the Spot. You know what that means?
That means I gotta say something on the spot.
That means you're on the spot, but you don't have to. It don't have to be no freestyle or no unwritten. It could be your go-to rhyme.
Okay.
It could be a freestyle. It could be a song. All I need you to do is look into the camera. That camera right there.
This right here.
Let people know your name.
My name is New Felony.
And impress the hell out of them.
Bronx,
Let's go.
New York.
And hey, hold up. I'll hold you to a different standard, brother.
Okay.
From the BX. All right.
Okay. Now, what you hearing in your speaker? Fella with an elegant demeanor. Very intelligent, you shouldn't battle against me neither. Flow, hella sick, bars evidently ether. These niggas is fucking with me, talking celebrity either. Find me in the heart of the hood, hustling packs off. Fly little nigga, my chain looking like Jack Frost. Try me any nigga, my aim show you exact thoughts. Silver 4-5 serial numbers is scratched off. I'm that boss, see the Porsche's interior? I'm willing, no thanks to corporate America, it's a serve to get small proportions. Slinging birds cause I wanted fortunes. I turned the curb to my corner office.
Turn the curb to his corner office.
I can't keep
that.
going cause he got me on the spot. I ain't even know I was going there. So pardon me, New York, for the slip up, but I promise you it will never happen again.
Now that was dope. I'm a bar catcher. And you're the first person to ever stand up and perform. Everybody usually sit down. First person. That was dope. I'm real hip hop up here, you know what I mean? So I like to do hip hop trivia.
Yes.
Name me 3 famous rappers from the Bronx. This is easy though.
You got Remy, Pun, and Fat Joe.
And Fat Joe. Dope. Alright. So growing up in the BX, before we even start, let me tell you right now, I hold people from New York, Detroit, and Philly to a different standard. Especially the Bronx,
yes.
and especially Brooklyn.
Yes,
I hold these people to a different standard when you start talking about music, and I think you know why.
Okay,
you know
yes.
Where was hip hop started?
In the Bronx.
In the Bronx, so
where I'm from.
Exactly, and all the spitters are from the BX, Brooklyn, Detroit, and Philly. That's a fucking fact. If you know anything about any of those cities and what people that came out of there from.
I agree.
Yeah, so we'll leave that right there for now. All right, so what we doing right now? What we promoting? What we got out? What's going on?
I just put out a single with Fresher.
Okay.
Everybody know who Fresher is.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's
what's
my
up
first
with Fresher?
single.
Okay.
And that's my first single. You know, I reached out to my guy, give me the alley-oop, and you know, here we go.
It's funny how you mentioned Fresher because Eminem, he did a record with Eminem. A lot of people may not know that, but Fresher did a record with Eminem. Yeah, on his last album.
Pay attention to that guy.
Yeah,
That guy is special.
What made you go with Fresher? How did you? What
it's
connect?
The energy. You know, I write music from an energetic standpoint.
Okay.
I listen to sound.
Okay.
So as I write my music, I listen to who. If I'm going to do a feature, who belongs in that feature?
Right.
And for some reason, when I heard that song, I knew his energy belonged on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I reached out and, you know.
Right.
The rest is history.
Right. Now, other than Fresher, who else are you checking for? Like with the new artists of today?
Oh, I like everybody. Like I'm.
You like everybody? Because I don't like everybody.
Look, I'm a hook. Look, I write music.
Right. Okay.
I'm a hook master, so I got this thing.
Okay.
If you got more than 3 features of music that I like, then I like you.
Okay.
So like I give you a prime example. Like I got people I grew up with in my hood. They used to be like, I don't like Gucci Mane. I would name 3 songs that they like that he's on.
Okay.
I said, all right, you know those lyrics to that song?
Right.
You like them.
Right.
You understand? So I think about it from that standpoint.
Right.
Music is about sound. Some people ain't, some people might not have the lyrics, but they sound will stand out.
Right.
So I'm looking for the sound. How do your sound work with me?
Right.
Do it fit with my sound?
Right. Okay, that's interesting. So, growing up in a BX, who were you listening to? How did you get into hip hop?
Well, I had a big brother who listened to everybody.
Okay.
So me being a little kid, my big brother listening to the EPMDs and the Big Daddy Kanes and everybody, and then I grew up on the Jada Kisses and the Styles and
DMX and all that.
DMX, the Jay-Z's, you know what I'm saying? Right. I listen to I love hip hop, so I'm gonna go from the standpoint of I listen to everybody. The home first, New York first, because you gotta have that edge.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta listen to what hip hop, the heart of hip hop is. But I listen to music. I'm a musician, so I listen to the music.
Do you feel pressure being from New York, specifically the Bronx, that you have to sound a certain way?
I don't think you have to sound a certain way. I feel pressured in the sense of you better be talking about something.
Right.
You better make some sense.
Right.
And I don't think that's what guys is doing now. They're not talking about no substance, so it's not lasting.
Right. You're right.
There's no longevity. Every artist that come out nowadays, they coming and going.
Right. I always have this redundant speech, and I'll keep spewing it. In my opinion, music is supposed to be a reflection of you and your environment and your experiences.
Yes.
So therefore, I get people from the Bronx sometimes, not you, but I get people from the Bronx, and they sound like they're from Alabama. And I'm like,
that's because
that culturally don't even make sense. That's not real. You're just doing what you see that is popular. We don't talk like that. That's not our lingo. What you're talking about is not our life experience in New York. Mm-hmm. Why are you rapping and talking like that? That's annoying to me. Like, I don't know how you feel about that, but to me, that's annoying. That's annoying to me.
Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. What's going on in hip hop now is not. It's no artist development. These kids don't know what. They just looking for the clout and not what matters. That's why the longevity is not there. Like right now, I feel like I have to get in the game because I feel like it's my job. Like it's my job to bring back the substance because 20 years from now, if it stays this way, hip hop is gonna be at the bottom. It's not gonna be the main thing. Remember, we come from an era of you talking about something, self-destruction. You talk about
more of that.
pain, emotion, as well as that's some shit.
Right. That's a great point because I always say this too, and it's funny you brought it up, and that's my alley to say it again. If I was an alien, hypothetically speaking, say I came to Earth today, right, and I listened to the radio, I listened to mainstream radio and what's going on popularity-wise, I wouldn't know nothing about Breonna Taylor. I wouldn't know nothing about George Floyd. I wouldn't know nothing about police brutality, racism, because nobody's talking about real shit in their music. Yes. Everybody's just taking drugs and turning up and doing dumb shit. Mm-hmm. There's nothing reflective of what's going on out in the streets. Well, nobody's making music like that. Like self-destruction. We definitely need another record like that.
Yes, we do.
That was in the fucking 80s.
I'm so happy.
You see what I'm saying?
Nobody's
making music like that.
I so happen to have it.
You just
stay tuned.
I like this guy. He said, well, guess what? I just so happen to have. Oh, so you did self-destruction over it?
No, but I have.
You have something
about substance.
The substance.
Like
okay.
like I just think hip hop. We come from the ghetto, the inner city ghetto. So we come from ignorance. Right. So I'ma say you have to balance the ignorance. Right. So if it's gonna be ignorance, you have to have some substance. Right.
You're right. We don't have any variety. Everybody's just this.
Yes.
Everybody that raps is a street dude. Like everybody.
Yes.
Like that don't make sense to me.
Who are you?
You know what I mean? Like when I was growing up, like you said, artists could coexist. So I could listen to NWA, but then I could listen to De La Soul.
Yes.
Two different artists, but they both dope in their own right. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everybody just feel they got to be NWA now.
Yes.
That's it.
Or a little Uchi.
I mean, that's it. Nobody's being real. I'm like, everybody did not sell drugs. Everybody wasn't killing people. Stop it. Stop it. Like,
who are you?
Everybody wasn't doing that. That's not real life. It's just not real. So if anybody want to get in contact with you, how can they do that?
New Felony. You can catch me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. That Piff. Same thing, New Felony with a K, K-N-E-W, Felony.
Right.
Yeah, same thing on Instagram, Facebook, K-N-E-W, at K-N-E-W, Felony. Fellow NY Music, Instagram, everything. New Felony, look out for me.
All right. Now, I'll give you one song, and you can pick any artist to be on this record. Who would you pick? It could be any artist from any era. Who you going with?
Biggie.
I'm not mad at that. Why Biggie?
Because he ain't have, for the little bit of work that he did.
Right. People don't realize that he was only here for like 2 or 3 years. Like literally. Like think about that. That's not a lot of time.
Yeah, so
and he's still relevant. I mean that's Pac too. It's crazy. Like the amount of work they did in those 2 to 3 years.
Yeah,
a lot of artists still haven't matched that.
Pac did a lot of work to me. I feel like if you
he did a hell of a lot of work.
But it wasn't a lot where it stood out like how Biggie, he got a little bit of work and it processed, where Pac got so much work and it processed the same, but damn, if Biggie had as much work as Pac,
right, I got you.
It would have really, you know what I'm saying? So it's the substance with the quality, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
That like what's going on with hip hop now, it's a lot of quantity, no quality.
Right. Now, before we get out of here, you spoke about substance and having a song related to like the self-destruction movement. What's the name of that record? When can we expect that? Because I really want to hear that.
Are you ready for a change?
Okay.
That's on the album.
It's on the album. Yeah. All right.
The album is ready. It just we're gonna let time go.
Right.
We don't have a date for the album yet. We're gonna let the single do what it do.
Right.
And we'll see from there.
Now, if someone may not be familiar with you watching this and you wanted them to see a visual of you, video, what would be the first video you would direct them to if you want them to go see?
I would go to YouTube, type up New Felony with a K, and featuring Fresher and Mr. Commodore.
And Mr. Commodore. That's gotta be fresh out. That's gotta be a good video right there. I can already see that. Right. All right. Dope. So that's what it is. So before we get out of here, man, is there anything else you want to chop it up about or speak on that we didn't touch on?
Well, New York, prepare for me. I'm coming. No, I'm really, really coming. Prepare. It's about to be a storm.
All right. There it is. Once again, man, DJ Thoro, hottest in the streets. Let him know the name again.
New Felony.
And like always, when you see us, one knee us. That means pay respect. Yeah.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That do was something. 10 men.